Híjole, este también en otoño. Machine Games, a huevo. Ok, llegó el momento de ver Indiana Jones.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most
Pensé que ese era el
iconic
título, pero no están
franchises
viendo
in
los
pop
de estos
culture.
de... Los
In
títulos
this
de las
game,
películas,
you
¿no?
aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we
Va a
hope
ser en primera
lives up
persona.
to the proud legacy
Va a ser
of
una gran
Indiana
duda de
Jones.
mucha gente de si va a ser en
When Todd
tercera
Howard
o...
first told us about his vision for the game, we
Si en
knew
tercera o
that
primera
he would be a
persona.
very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of
Y a ver
everything
si va a ser
that we
verdad
want
lo
to
del
do.
juego del
It's been a
Mandaloriano.
long time. I've been a fan of this my whole
Ese
life,
rumor ya lo he
and I couldn't be
escuchado
more excited
varias
to show
veces.
you
Me
what the
suena que
team here
algún
has
día
been
va a
up to.
terminar siendo
Let's take our first look at the new
un
Indiana Jones
anuncio.
game.
A ver.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sands of Africa.
No sé mucho del universo de Indiana Jones, pero ay, sí es Harrison Ford. A ver si la voz también.
Myths,
Órale.
history. Just different ways to interpret the past.
¿Creen que salga este año? A ver, vamos a hacer una apuesta.
Thousands of years of
Yo
humanity's
creo que no.
thoughts and beliefs scattered and buried.
Me encantaría, pero no sé si vaya a salir este año.
Just waiting to be found.
Siento que a mi novia le va a mamar este juego. ¿Que ya nos spoilearon que lo van a traicionar? ¿O ese güey va a ser el inicio?
Watch me.
Que ya no reconocí si era la voz de Harrison Ford o no. El grito William.
Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Ah, cabrón. Ah, mira, cuando te columpies va a verse en tercera persona.
I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Oh, güey, sí se ve muy perro, ¿eh?
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukwumani. The Great Circle.
Ese es el nombre. Sí.
You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and
La
have
cara
been
sí es
fans
cierto,
of
no
the
se
movies
parece
and the
tanto a
character for
Harrison, no sé
years.
si...
He's a brilliant archaeologist. He's a charismatic everyman. He's
Pero tiene
passionate
la
and
personalidad
determined.
de el
And for
carisma.
us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the
Sí
opportunity
es, ¿no?
to
Sí
tell a new
sí,
Indiana
es como
Jones
cuando era
story for a
joven.
modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person.
But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat, the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the
Nice.
camera back.
Eso
for
debió ser el
third person.
pinche Cyberpunk.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
Órale, ¿entonces es canon?
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
Verga. Sí va a estar muy perro, pues como jugar una película de Indiana Jones.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles.
Me agrada que no sea como un Uncharted o Tomb Raider, porque precisamente ya tenemos Uncharted y Tomb Raider.
To get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones
La
experience
decisión de primera persona, sinceramente, me gusta.
First.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the
Y me
revolver
maman los
or a gun
acertijos,
taken
así
from
que,
disarmed guard. But
digo,
I think
los
most of the time
puzzles.
you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai,
Ah, verga,
pyramids of
esos son
Egypt,
los artes
the
conceptuales.
snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music.
A lo mejor es una duda pendeja, pero
John
pues
Williams
creo
is
que
the original
está
composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordon
ambientado
Howard,
en la Segunda
a
Guerra
composer
Mundial.
who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors.
Ah, qué perro
Things
se ve
like
eso.
this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay then.
Fight. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
Ok, no está hablando sobre que lo traicionó al inicio, sino que jugó mentalmente con él.
Brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under in the skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat.
Imaginen que le hagan un guiño a la escena en la que Indiana termina la batalla con el látigo. Que sea un jefe que aparezca y nada más le escribe el látigo y ya. Ah, no, con la pistola. Ya.
And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic.
Originalmente tenía que ser con el látigo, pero le disparó porque ya estaba cansado. Creo que está enfermo.
We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment.
Nice.
You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip. And hopefully a little bit more.
Nice.
Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Hijos de su puta madre, por si soy bien puto obsesivo a veces con los escenarios. De que a qué camino voy, izquierda o derecha, cuál es el que me lleva a la historia principal para no ir primero por ese, sino ir por el otro. Y van y dicen esta mamada de que hay que estar atentos.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big review
no voy a avanzar en el puto juego nunca.
Machine Games is known for creating these roller coaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
El güey atrás. Ah, esto es Howard. Este año. ¡Qué sorpresa! No mames. Super mega año para Xbox. Excelente. Güey, si de por sí el año pasado me pareció bastante bien. O sea, pues, Redfall. No, fue la neta fue un gran tropiezo. Pero Hi-Fi Rush, Starfield y Forza Motorsport. Juegazos. Y ahora, Indiana Jones, Hellblade, Abowed, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ya, Ara y Tower World, pues sí, son juegos que van a estar, pero la neta yo siento que los pesados son los primeros que mencioné. Ok, muy chingón, o sea, como digo, pues es un evento chiquito, es un evento pequeño a inicio de año, pero fue más de lo que esperaba, sinceramente. Ok, mega año se viene para Xbox. Indiana Jones, Hellblade, Abowed. Entonces Hellblade no está tan lejos como llegué a pensar. Eso me alegra mucho. Abowed también se ve muy perro. Indiana Jones. Tengo unas ganas de enseñárselo a mi novia para que lo vea. Estoy seguro de que le va a encantar. Ah, qué bonito. Me gusta que me den las gracias por ver. Ok, no hubo un Shadow Drop como muchos llegaron a pensar. Pero pues nice, estuvo chido el evento. Estuvo chido, muy chido, la verdad. Superó mis expectativas, como ya bien había dicho. Fecha de Hellblade, sí hubo, al fin. Y aparte pues mostraron más del juego. A Buget, como dije, pues ya habían mostrado algo, entonces sí, ver un poquito más habría estado bien. Pues me gustó bastante. Indiana Jones, pues me gustó muchísimo lo que vi, la verdad. Se ve muy bueno y no esperaba que saliera este año. Solamente dije, a ver si muestran gameplay, a ver. Y vaya que mostraron. Vaya que mostraron.